Always time for another J.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, yeah, light that up.
It is also time for the Midnight Safety Meeting.
Woo!
Yay. Hi there, I'm Tom.
I'm Squints.
I'm Lee.
I'm Stephanie.
And this is the first episode of the Midnight Safety Meeting. And we're coming to you live from Denver, Colorado. And
In a basement.
in a basement. Correct, sir.
We don't have a name for it yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help with that.
Yeah, if you, you come in, you look, you feel the vibe, tell us what you think. What would you call this place? And, you can really tell what you think about it by looking around. If you have VR, just turn your head, look up, look down. I recommend the ceiling. I'm a fan personally.
I get distracted.
Yeah, it's kind of pretty. And if you've got your cell phone out and you're just looking on YouTube, just tilt your phone up, man. Take a look. Take a look at the ceiling. Or whoa, man.
Future.
Anyone, really. And, that's what we're hoping to do. We're hoping to come at you VR. We're hoping to come at you, YouTube. And those sweet, sweet audio listeners, we're coming at you, too. We want you there. We need you. And while you may not be able to see some of the stuff we're talking about, we will do our very best to describe. We're a cannabis podcast. We're going to be doing some reviews. We're going to be talking about some news, some current events. Products, industry professionals. And those products, at the current moment, are going to be provided by MMJ America. Video watchers, turn around. Take a look at the wall over there. That's MMJ America's logo and a beautiful time-lapse girl.
Look at that bud.
Yeah, brought to you by super producer Lee. He's got soul, but he's not a soldier. That's his last name. That's real funny. And we're all kind of a hodgepodge from different parts of the industry and or some sort of side of production.
Definitely snobs.
Definitely.
Sure
One thing that
snobs.
unites us is we're weed snobs. What are we smoking right now, in fact? What's in this
That's
joint?
a good question. Either banana punch or Bubba Kush. Why do I not know? Because I mixed them.
In Texas, we call that a salad.
Nice.
Different greens. And I'm from Texas, by the way. Yeah, Tom, so from Texas.
And Stephanie.
And
Texas.
yes, Steph works in the CBD industry, and she takes pictures for us when we ask her nicely.
Similar place, not the same. Similar.
Yeah, CBD is a whole other ballgame, which we are going to get into. I assure you, we're going to talk about the ins and outs of just about every stinking part of a beautiful plant we all like to smoke, eat, rub on our bodies, stick up our butts. I mean, you can enjoy
America.
Swallow.
You can enjoy cannabis in every which way. Here's this joint. I've been bogarting that.
It's okay.
That's what we got going on right now. Paul, tell us a bit about tell us what got you in to doing cannabis as a job and what keeps you doing it.
I got in because people were getting thrown in jail. I felt like a little anarchist just joining the industry. I don't know. I felt like a stupid idea.
What year was this?
Oh, crap. Should have been 2009.
Should have been.
I think I got in 2013, 14.
Okay.
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember.
So somewhere in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
It's been,
Okay.
been a bit.
Yeah,
It's just such a booming industry. There's plenty of opportunities,
That is something that definitely drew me here. I myself have been arrested for pot in a state where it is very much not legal.
Twice myself.
That's bullshit.
Yeah,
It's bull.
it's
Jersey and
definitely
Georgia.
happened.
Fuck you.
Joey, Jersey and where?
Georgia. Fuck
Georgia.
Oh,
Jersey's getting their stuff
you.
together.
Georgia to the left. Double fuck you to dare you.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a huge waste of time and essentially just a money shakedown,
Exactly.
Big old money shakedown.
Yeah. But we're here where it's legal, and god damn it if we don't love it. It's so good, and we have so much to show you. I just can't wait. We got a couple shatters. Oh, we got a shatter and a live resin later that we're gonna show you. You're gonna go nuts. We're enjoying this wonderful salad, and I hope and Squints can agree that this is the best backing music humans have ever had. But Squints can agree that we want you to be smoking with us. If you got VR, put on the headset, light a joint. Sit at the table, man. Have a seat. We want you here. We want to talk.
Don't be left out. Join us. Join us.
Joined us.
There you go. There you go. It's slowly working now. We're a pretty big pun group.
Oh, yeah. Puns are good.
And memes.
Puns and memes. VR people, if you look over that way, you'll notice that is our That is our laundry area.
That is our laundry.
Marijuana is a real thing. People in the audio world. I just pointed over to a washer and dryer and forgot their fucking purpose.
It's like that 70s show. People in the middle and they can spin around. Smoking
Yeah, man. So that's some good shit. Where did you get this particular joint we're smoking?
This is all from MMJ, actually.
MMJ provided the weed.
I shop around, but MMJ's bomb too.
Yeah.
Really cheap, good quality.
I'm gonna try and make it over there more often. Another thing is we're gonna talk a bit about dispensaries too.
Mm-hmm.
We all go to a lot of them. The great thing about it is there's so many. There's such a diversity of vibes, and you go to one dispensary for one type of thing. Like I have a place I go for bulk stuff. I have a place I go for flour.
Bud tenders, man, they can ruin it for you.
You got a favorite bud tender? You're gonna go back to that place way more often. I'm sure you're.
I'm the best bud tender. I'm a bud tender, by the way. I'm the best.
Yeah, but your tits aren't big enough to be.
Man, yeah, he's right. Yeah, it's very sexist. Very sexist. It's not sexist because it's up to the customer. So
I'm just not sexy.
I'm just not sexy enough. That's my problem.
That's just for me.
Yeah. You need to lean into like the pretty boy aspect. Shave.
I am
clean.
a pretty boy.
Scotty Evil, the pretty boy.
Can I do a dab?
Yeah, do a dab. So I would ask you what we're dabbing here because I'm gonna do one with you. Here's the thing. That particular jar is a ungodly amalgam of distillate, shatter, and just about whatever else concentrated.
I think it's crumble.
And some crumble.
Definitely got some dampness.
That old Squints could find.
If we call a mix of flour a salad, then what shall we call the jar?
The jar.
Oh.
salad.
It's a stew.
This is
Ooh,
oil
a pot,
spill.
like a
a sludge pit.
slop bucket.
Some beef in there.
Whatever it's called.
What do you think should be called?
Yeah, there we go. We'll vote for that. What should we call Paul's jar?
If you can, also
The
VR
mystery
people, look
jar.
on the ground. You may see my little puppy Yoda. He's a sweet boy. He's running around. And then there's the cat Alistair, who is also sweet when he wants to be.
It's a devil. He's a devil.
Yeah.
Just like every other cat.
Getting that nice one going. So yeah, that's a crazy Frankenstein of concentrates there, and it's actually pretty good though. It comes off as minty.
This is gonna stop me from doing that because we're just gonna have so many. I'm gonna have to be specific with what I have and put them in the different containers in my silicone.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be good for you.
I didn't know what to call it, so I was trying to think of what to call my silicone pad.
And this guy is Johnny Cashed, which brings me to my next point. What a beautiful segue, by the way. Yeah. Tom of Midnight Safety Meeting. Genius at segues. Tell your friends. So, let's talk a bit about slang. Texas, for me, had some different slang for things.
Oh my God, we've never talked about that.
Yeah,
Let's
dude.
talk about that now.
I've heard you and the guys say some stuff that I'm like, what?
What does that even mean?
Okay, look at this. Oh, by the way, what a beautiful rig. A nice, tight little oil rig. Beautiful reclaim. And does that piece particularly have a name?
It's not Billy anymore. I don't know why I picked Billy a while ago, but no effort. No effort.
No effort. Okay, so in the comments, please, what should we name Squints's
If you can't see,
rig?
it's a monkey, by the way.
Yeah, audio people, if you'll go to our Instagram, you will see on that what the piece looks like. I'll post a photo later. And then you can take a little giggity gander at it.
By the way,
Tell us what you think.
I don't think we're gonna be doing those 1 gram hits.
Oh yeah, that's not us. If you came,
We're not doing that.
If you came to this show to watch us needlessly pound a bunch of low grade shatter,
There's the
you've
door.
come to the wrong place.
Door's right there.
We live that terp life and we live it good. I don't like things that don't taste good. And
Speaking of,
I like a good clean high. And oh yeah.
sorry, I'm just anxious.
You want to get into it? Okay.
I think you need to take a dab. So
I'll take a dab. I've got one of the two things we're going to be reviewing. Actually, if you hand me that box, that's actually the box for it. Here's a heads up. It's a CRX product, and it's very tasty. It's actually probably the best tasting in terms of like noticeable terpene flavors.
Banana Kush.
Banana Kush. So we're gonna be reviewing Banana Kush in the latter part of the show, along with what's our other one?
What do we want to do?
The one from Apothecary.
The one from Apothecary? Bubba cookies, and that has 2 strains in it: Bubba Kush and Girl Scout cookies.
So a cross of Bubba Kush and Girl Scout cookies.
It's heavy indica.
Heavy indica from Apothecary Extracts. So, we're going to give you a little history about these guys, and we're going to smoke a little bit of their stuff and tell you what we think, and persuade or dissuade you to smoke along or buy your own stuff. And that is going to be a good time.
What do you want to do first? What are you going to test?
I don't know, man.
We got to have Lee test the shatter.
Oh, yeah, we're all going to test it. I think everyone should taste it
I like
little.
that too. For sure.
For sure. But let me get that, let me get some of that distillate. I want to get that dab in. Does anyone else want to get a dab in?
Sure, we'll get
This thing?
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah, we're going to Frankendab.
This is rare, everyone. This is strange.
The thing about Frankendab is
Heat it up.
it depends on what part of the thing you get, and that will also determine what flavor you get. Sometimes it's minty, sometimes it's just kind of hashy, sometimes
It's fine to put 2 really good live resins together to get a good flavor, but me, this is wrong.
I just mixed
This is wrong.
I just mixed diamonds and sauce. I just, I'm feeling celebratory. It is after all the first.
I'm a minimalist.
First episode.
I blame it on that. I like to condense.
I like
everything.
simplicity.
Exactly. And I happen to have a 4-gram jar, so
Of
I had 3 grams. You know?
This guy is bragging. Also, let's give a quick shout out to Ben Sound, royaltyfreemusic.com for
Hey.
helping us out in a pinch and getting us some non-flagged bed music. Thank you, Ben Sound. And that was me hitting my microphone with my ear. VR people.
He just started smoking this morning. He's never smoked before this day.
He was a Jehovah's Witness who knocked at the door.
Have you heard the good news? Pot's real and it's legal.
We said, come here, we got something to show you.
And he came over.
Yeah, man, I always knew I'd be the host. Notice how we're swabbing our quartz. Now, this is a dirty bong.
And this is a dirty Q-tip.
We're gonna, one of the latter episodes, or maybe we'll just dedicate a side video to it. We're gonna say clean Squince's bong.
Oh, yes.
And we're gonna show you how to properly do that to make it brand new, beautiful, and hitting like you just purchased it.
And this is simple. Those glasses just complicated to clean.
And
Complicated.
And if you're already a pro at this, fucking watch it anyway. You're gonna laugh. We're gonna fuck it up. You know that. I mean, I guess you don't know that, but once you see how much we smoke,
You're here
It's
anyways.
not just for the show. It's we'd be doing this anyway. We just happen to have a camera. Oh yeah. Oh,
So Lee likes heavy indicas, so he's going to start this one off.
okay. It looks like we're digging into
I'm going to try to hold this up, too.
Oh, that looks
the first of our products here. This is Apothecary Farms. Yeah, get up in there. Hold on a second. I got a little thing for that. We got a
Got a light?
special
There we
light
go.
here.
There we go.
There we go. Get it up in there. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Hand it off to the master. If you want.
Yep. So things are gonna get weird here. We try to hold it together and be as like professional as possible, but it's a show where we smoke a lot of cannabis and we enjoy each other's company. So there's gonna be some laughs and some tangents. Think above all else, you're gonna get from this podcast a very opinionated perspective on cannabis.
Very.
And if you want something a little more solid, a little more educational, you can just hop on over to our YouTube channel, as we will be releasing various tutorial, educational, and kind of like review videos. But for now, you just gotta hang out with us.
Have to.
Yep, and
You're
match
locked
us
in
hit for
here.
hit.
Smoke with us.
So you got like a 1-to-4 ratio. You have to smoke every time we smoke, and there's 4 of us. So
Make a game.
Oh, I just realized. I forgot. I'm a little high. I'm sorry. I realized you did a dab at this. I thought you did a dab with the banana kush.
no, I didn't. We're gonna review the banana kush later
So Lee, you're
because
gonna,
it's like kind of the star for me.
you're gonna have to tell us how that was in a bit.
Woo!
I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Hit him like a freight train. Hand me that
Delicious.
packaging, Paul Squints.
So this is their main logo, Apothecary.
So
Hold it up there.
this is Apothecary Extracts, not to be confused with Apothecary Farms, who, if you know them, don't worry, we will get to them. That's all I got for that. Very positive feelings, just so you know. Okay, Apothecary Extracts. I have not had it yet. Lee just took one to the face from him.
They're like the gods or goddesses of terps.
They are, okay. Well, they're testing at total 72.9% cannabinoids.
And I'm going to say this about the THC percentage. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's always a 15% variance in testing, so don't
up or down, yeah.
Don't always base it off the numbers.
And something else I was going to point out is I said total cannabinoids, meaning that is both THCA, THC, and CBD. Because they are all cannabinoids. So don't, if you see something... Cannabinoid. How do you say it?
Well, now I'm confused because you keep saying it wrong.
I've heard it
Cannabinoid.
Cannabinoid.
Cannabinoid. Okay, I've heard it
There you
said.
go.
I've heard it said
Kebab.
both ways.
Well, listen to Polly.
Also,
Here.
no one here knows how to say Alameda. So
What is it?
Alameda.
Alameda.
Yeah, like the street everyone
Yeah,
drives
that's
on.
what I'm
here?
picturing. Alameda.
Alameda.
With an E, right?
It
Ale.
says Alameda.
Oh, well, that's not me.
That's
I'm not.
silly.
Okay.
I'm not in that category. No.
Like I was saying about those tangents. So when you're looking at packaging for concentrates, at least in Denver. Now I can't speak to LA, Vegas, Portland, Washington, wherever, but in Denver, things to look out for is look at your total cannabinoids.
That's good.
Look at your total amount, but also keep a lookout for THC and THCA. THCA is not activated, but would be activated in the process of combusting it in some way.
Once you spark that,
or vaporizing it, heating it. Just that's what activates it. And keep a lookout for your CBD. Sometimes it's nice to have a really intense THC, but also with that like little bit of CBD in there to take the edge off when shit gets real.
Gets real.
Okay, Lee. Now I need you in the clearest English you can muster. Tell us about the hit you just took. Were you able to get any real flavor from it?
Yeah, it had a nice little lemon taste to it.
Lemony?
It's definitely got a good stone to it. So good indica stone.
Oh, okay, so you're feeling the weight. Okay, the body high's there.
Got a nice little dot.
Nice.
But yeah, no, you just got to take those a little cooler. That was my fault.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That was my fault.
You went hard.
For
Yeah.
It was good.
for the people who don't usually torch anything, the lower temp you burn, the tastier your dab is gonna be, without a doubt. The hotter though, the hotter you do it, the more of a rush it's gonna be. It's still gonna eat you high as hell.
Yeah.
Sometimes burn off a lot of the stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you're gonna be tricked when you're especially for first timers. Sorry, there we go. Now I can sit up.
We can go into science about this.
But in terms of hot and cold dabs, some people are so used because of bongs. Can you actually prep me a dab, buddy?
Yeah, of this?
Yeah, I want to try.
Gotcha.
I want to try that bubble.
Yeah, people take this to a science. They have like laser guns, the heat guns. Just
Oh,
point
yeah.
that at the quartz nail or whatever kind of nail you have.
Makes me think. Should I just get a e-nail? Right? I want an e-nail for the show.
I like the e-nails. We'll go into that later too. We're gonna hopefully have products here to show you.
Email. We'll do some investigation.
Yeah,
So
you
we'll
can
get
like
a chart.
you'll have your own favorite temperature. Everyone does for sure. I'm at like 400, insanely low.
See, and also when you do it low, you do get more flavor, but you're gonna be tricked. It's not gonna be as smoky. You're gonna be expecting this billowy smoke because you've been smoking, bong hits your whole life. That was the experience I had. but it's sort of like a long, slow intake. Really ingest the flavor, and then when you exhale, you're gonna be high. Don't worry.
I'm gonna make sure Thomas gets ripped.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, y'all are keeping up with how many hits we take so that you take them too.
Ooh, we can make that a game.
Future developments for the show. Maybe we'll get a little hit counter that pops up in the corner. It's kind of hard in VR. Where would it pop up?
And again,
like
your
a
feedback matters.
digital
We will listen.
Yeah.
Counter.
A dab fridge for which to slap your magnets on. So send us your magnets for the future dab fridge. We would love to place them on it.
We like stickers too.
And let us know things you'd like to see on the show via the comments. You can email us, tom@midnightsafetymeeting.com or paul@midnightsafetymeeting.com. Sorry, Squints, I outed you.
It's all right. They were gonna find out anyway.
Squints isn't your Christian name.
Shut up and take your dab, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. This one's for my homies.
You may notice Stephanie is not dabbing, but that's okay. We will get her there. She's slow. We're slow. Congratulations on the first episode, man.
Like those joints.
Wow.
We have Yoda joining
Do you need
us.
some help? I'm gonna help you. I told you I would do it. I'd get him ripped.
There we go. Good buddy. Ooh, listen to that cough.
You want some cough drops?
You need some cough drops for your esophagus?
Should we talk about Banana K or should we?
I think we should
Should we
get him
wait?
some water. Here,
I got
some
you water.
right here.
Like I said, he didn't start smoking until this morning. He's killing
he's
it.
fine.
He's still
better
sitting.
than me.
I'm kidding. I'm surprised he hasn't said the truth. He's been smoking forever. He's. We should do that. We should take someone who's never smoked and just go to town.
First-hand experience time.
I want that too.
Oh, look at that.
I'm a crier.
They got B-carefully, pinene, beta-myrcene.
Yeah, this is what I was gonna talk about later in the future. All the different cannabinoids,
I know how to say all of those.
terp profiles as
Say
well.
them every day.
Yep.
Do you really?
Oh yeah.
You see, they have this kind of thing at your work.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's beta-caryophyllene, pinene, beta-myrcene, limonene.
Did you tell the people where you work? Or are we not doing that yet?
Yeah, not yet.
Nah, we're keeping it a surprise.
There we go.
And those of you listening,
Mystery.
good old super producer Lee threw up on the wall, and VR people, please turn around and look.
Oh.
Is a nice little chart of various terpenes and cannabinoids. Well, also, sorry I was coughing. No real shame in that. Sometimes you take a big dab.
There's room for
The
improvement.
more you cough, the higher you get.
There you go. That's the rumor.
I think there's something to it involving.
You should go check that out.
They're stomping. They're about to come in, I
Oh.
believe.
Yeah, something involving. Yeah, something involving the stomping.
We got this. Okay, so he threw up on the wall. What is this? What's on the wall?
Vaporization temperatures.
Vape temperatures and what?
Terpenes and cannabinoids within.
This is very interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll get into
it
this
is.
more later, but
Definitely.
We'll
it's not
recap
good
this
to
later.
Take a hit over 400 degrees, really, because you're burning most of it off. Even at around 350 degrees, you're
That's
kind of
crazy,
burning a little
actually.
shit off. So the
That's
next episode,
interesting.
we'll bring over a laser probe and see how high we can get, how cold.
I got one. I got one right now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have
we're
to-
set.
We'll get that going. So for now,
Going back to our
we're gonna leave you to a word from our sponsors, MMJ America.
He's crying, everyone.
I'm crying from the big dab. When I come back, I'll be fresh faced,
That means
ready
it
for
was
another
good.
one.
Give me some.
Boom. All right, stay tuned, guys.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right.
bean.
There we go. There's always that brief, scary moment where I don't know if I'm going to get the timer to start.
Do we want to restart?
Welcome to the second half. We're not restarting. Fuck you, Squints. This is the Midnight Safety Meeting. Welcome back, you beautiful creatures. I am balls deep in some delicious delicious shatter from Apothecary Farms. That was that Bubba Cookies.
It's feeling good.
Bubba Kush, Girl Scout cookies, and I am energized. How am I energized from an indica, you say?
Probably this.
I'm a goddamn alien.
jar full of stuff.
Welcome back, guys. My name's Tom. That's Squints for you VR folks looking and the YouTubers. That's Lee, super producer. That's Steph, knowledgeable of the CBD and many other things, really.
Hell yeah. Pain, go away.
And we are happy to be here. I'm feeling good, feeling loose. You know, if you were watching in that first half, you saw me take a pretty serious dab to the face because Squints believed in me more than he should have.
I'm very proud of him right now. I'm worried about the future.
And as you will soon learn, we don't give a fuck. We lit a joint to celebrate getting too high. So that's going great.
Trying to build that tolerance up.
And
That's
you know
what I'm
what?
trying to do.
I sort of also forgot to get some of that groovy music going.
What are we listening to now?
Oh.
Funky suspense.
Oh, we're listening to
There
some
we go.
Ben Sound provided royalty-free music. Let me push that a little bit for you guys.
I barely hit you.
All right, everyone get together.
Here we go.
Hold your breath.
There it is. Oh yeah. Yes. Getting a major clue over here.
Oh, clue goo everywhere. Hey, this joint actually reminds me of one of the first joints I ever smoked.
Tell me about it.
A long time ago.
Tell me about it. Thought you were gonna hit me in the.
It was in Stephenville, Texas. I had worked at a movie theater, and it was just one of those summer Texas nights where we were working late at the theater to clean up because we knew there would be an audit the next day. And this really cool guy, his name, fuck it, I'll say it, Ben Wilson. He lives in France. This guy's not listening.
He's listening.
He's not listening. Ben Wilson is my goddamn Yoda. Not like my dog Yoda, but like a sort of like spiritual
He's Jedi
mentor.
master.
I'm actually convinced he's an immortal. A la Kanye, or not Kanye, a la Keanu Reeves.
Oh my god.
Kanye Reeves.
Did I mention that dab I took, guys? Okay. Anyway, Ben
It's the greatest creation.
Ben was a fellow projectionist as myself, and we would like make movies, or not make movies, but like glue them together, or I'm sorry, tape them together, and then run them through projectors. It's not that exciting. Listeners, I took a hit, just so you know.
It's for you.
That's what the pause was. And Ben, we're up there cleaning up there, and Ben's like, "Hey, want to go smoke some dope?" And the casual nature of the way he said that made me so disarmed. I was like, sure. And he always
just sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's just like, yeah, I'll do
Sounds like a
that.
good time. Yeah.
So, but Ben had this red Mustang, and so it was like fucking sweet. It was like really classic. It was like all metal. Like I don't know if it was like 69 or not. I'm not a car guy.
I don't know. I know weed strains.
Yeah, man.
Don't know cars.
But it was like
old classic.
It was what you would imagine if someone said, "Hey, I got a red Mustang." You know the car you're thinking that just pops in your head. He had that car, and we went driving in a back road around where this water tower was, and we smoked a joint he pulled out of this really cool lunchbox. It was probably
Would never expect that.
Yeah, this is a small town, Stephenville, Texas, so small town. And it was probably some nasty ass ditch weed. But
literal grass.
Overpriced ditch weed.
Overpriced ditch weed, and it got me pretty high, and I distinctly remember not cleaning that much when we got back and eating a lot of sandwich meat. Yeah, dude.
What?
I went full ham on some ham. Squints, I'm really curious because you're from this state.
I was gonna say quickly, this room is getting hotbox, people. I hope you're smoking with us.
Okay.
We promised. We tried to give you 4K, but physics denied us.
Looking at Tom here, I got distracted by the waves of smoke crossing him.
Oh yeah.
My first time?
Yeah. Let's get some smoke over by the lasers.
Yeah.
Hey, VR people, look over by the lasers, okay?
I do remember my first time. My buddy's parents were gone.
Nice, right?
It felt wrong. We were making a plan to go smoke at his house and shit. We were all sick, but we all still wanted to go smoke. My buddy Eric, who was about to hit the bong for the first time ever, sneezed in the bong. He was one of the very first hit. Just like everything came out.
We call those a geyser up north.
Is it Geyser?
Is it
I knew it was a
Geyser?
name. I know it was Geyser.
It's the guys.
Anyways, we weren't high right away, but then like we asked when the fuck are we getting high, and then we walked inside the house, and then we just started laughing non-effing stop. And then we put on Fight Club afterwards, and we were just on the ground rolling because there was a giant like sheepskin rug. So we were high as F, just rolling around in it, watching Fight Club, and then seeing you've seen Fight Club, right?
Oh yeah.
Seeing the snippets of like penises and everything.
Yeah.
I noticed that for the first time after seeing that movie so many times.
You got so high, you saw the dicks.
Yeah, I was. And I never saw them when I was sober. How's this going still?
Squints doesn't pay attention. Nah, I'm done with this, Jay.
I think so too.
Definitely.
We commence you to the grave.
I gotta put it out. We can't. It's not like an incense.
All right, Leifus. Let's see it. Let's hear it. What was your high
How
here?
long ago was that?
How long ago was your first time?
Galaxy Fox.
It's a better
So
question.
fucking long, man.
I'd say here, it was 90. It was a graduation party.
I was born the year you tried pot.
You said 91?
90.
1990 graduation party.
Oh,
Bars.
wow.
My
Yeah.
brother's friend Andy pulled out a joint and said, "Hey, want to try this?" I did, and I ended up waking up next to the jacuzzi in the garage at 9 o'clock in the morning the next day. And it was a
Jacuzzi in the garage. Nice.
That sounds fun.
Wow.
good time. It was a good time.
There's water in it and everything?
Oh, yeah.
In the garage?
Yep. They had a jacuzzi in the garage.
You're from up north.
Let's put a jacuzzi in here.
I'm from
This
Syracuse,
this
so-
could be the north.
The north.
Pissing distance from fucking Canada.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
But what I'm
Usually
saying,
froze though. before I crossed the
yes,
border.
some sort of icy dick sickle,
Yeah, I had the best image.
which is a really great fucking like album name. Icy dick sickle. I'd listen to that shit.
Don't give them ideas. That's ours. That's ours.
But what I'm saying is, because of certain movies, Harold and Kumar, I gotta know, White Castle when you're stoned, satisfying?
The first hour.
The first hour.
First
I
hour.
got a Mach 2 missile.
Oh,
Splattered.
Wait, is that like the OG White House or White Castle?
oh, well, it's just, I know it's more common up north than it is.
Why?
It's just the
just-
Whataburger of
It's the Whataburger of
the North,
The Whataburger.
which is way better, by the way.
Which is how they should market themselves.
Yeah.
White Castle, the Whataburger of the North.
Sounds so bad, no matter how you look at it.
They're steamed burgers, and they're delicious when you're high as fuck. And you'll burn through like 10 of them.
And they get
Yeah.
But then you
hard.
will want to cut
Yeah.
your gut open.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
kind of strange Japanese suicide ritual just to get the pressure out.
I've had those frozen ones. I've had those frozen ones at King Supers, and they're horrible. That's what's turned me
That's
off.
probably offensive,
I mean,
the sound I made.
probably. Someone's gonna be offended.
I apologize. I'm a little high.
Apologize. Do you, Stephanie? Do you even smoke weed?
Of course.
Do you remember your first time?
Tell us.
Yes, I do.
Tell us your first time. I'm gonna turn it down a little. That's a lot of. Again, we're high. We're gonna get on this a little better next time, but you know that might be a little loud for you guys.
We're excited. That's all.
All right.
All right. So
Don't lie.
I'm trying not to.
That's fine.
No. So my first experience was also in a small town called Stephenville, Texas.
Another Texas
And
story.
no, it wasn't with Tom and Ben, but it was with some girlfriends and a guy we thought was a weed dealer. And he just ended up asking us if we wanted to smoke. And so we ended up taking him to our friend's parents' house in the backyard.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Questionable.
Yeah.
Very.
Say the least.
I mean, it was the safest place we could think of at the time to smoke the weed.
And he wasn't a stranger.
I think he knew one of my
Stranger
friends. He was a
Okay.
stranger to me.
Okay.
But I was down. I was ready to smoke and get it over with. and
Let's make good
figure
choices
out
So
what
here.
it's
did
all
you
about.
smoke out of a pipe or a bong or
So-
or like a joint?
So we smoked out of a pipe. pipe. My first time was smoking out of a pipe. And it was his, and he did have a joint on him, so we did do that.
All provided by him.
Definitely.
Squid.
Sketch.
Pipe or joint? I don't
Oh,
remember.
I hate pipes. I hate bongs. I'll smoke them, but definitely joints or blunts.
Joints are.
Oh, no, I meant like
That's the
your
way.
first time.
Oh, my first time? It was definitely a... Ooh. Well, there was definitely a bong because my buddy sneezed in it, but I think I hit a pipe.
Oh, yeah, it was a bomb.
And I didn't hit very much, and again, it didn't hit me. But man, 5 minutes later, started getting on the floor laughing.
Man.
Yeah.
And
I'm surprised I remember that.
And Steph, you felt the effects right away.
We went to a wonderful, wonderful restaurant afterwards that is open 24/7 in that small town.
Castillos?
And no, we did not. It
Peacocks?
was called Peacocks,
Peacock. See, I knew it was one of them.
a famous 24-hour cafe.
Famous is very relative.
Ours was Waffle House. Waffle House is where it's at.
Famous?
Yes, infamous, definitely. It's been remodeled like 3 times.
That's not good.
Burned down twice.
It's still going.
That's not good.
It's a great after place. Find all kinds of characters in the night.
Yeah.
Good food. Good
Well, do you want to get into the CRX, sir? Let's
Yeah.
just dive right into it.
Let's do it. Okay, now the next one, and this one I got from our lovely sponsors, MMJ America. VR people, give it a turn around and look, and YouTube people on your phones, do the little turn thing, and if you're on your computer, you can just kind of scroll it around. You know, there's many ways to turn. Just look at the wall, man. Super producer Lee worked his ass off on that beautiful graphic, and I will say it looks pretty fly for a white guy.
What if they didn't know that was a wall? And you just
We
ruined
just
it.
told them.
I broke the fourth wall.
It looks great. Home theater.
It's
All
real.
right.
It's real.
Let's talk about the CRX product. It's live sugar, and what's that strain?
Banana Kush.
Banana Kush.
Testing at 82%.
Testing at 82%. Now, is that total cannabinoids, or is
That
that
is a total THC.
total THC?
So I guess
Nice.
so. That's the only percentage.
Maybe that's something we should talk about at a later date, but I think there should be a more unified labeling process, because some strains and some products list a little more or a little less than others. I know they all have a minimum requirement, but
Yeah,
You
just
know.
total THC.
a little more transparency, maybe, but it's not. They're tested.
Here's the inside of the
I'm
box.
being picky.
Super sexy.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can see that.
we really want to show you the packaging. Hold on, let me turn on my magic lamp.
I know CRX specifically changes up the packaging, even though I don't care about
Show them again.
packaging all too much, but
I
definitely catches the eye.
I care about packaging because I definitely come from having to get your fix in a bit of a shady way in Texas. You know, you find yourself you find yourself doing things and meeting people you wouldn't otherwise meet.
Turn that on again. So
All
we can
right,
see
here we
the
go
sugar.
again.
Hopefully you can see this.
And so for me, packaging, having nice packaging, being able to find a brand you like and trust, that holds a lot of weight when it comes to cannabis for me, because there's having had to deal with it being illegal. It's a big pain. Mm-hmm. And
Especially with
Don't
this.
miss the people who we used to meet behind the restaurants as they were washing dishes to get our bag
Right.
and our maybe used sandwich bag full of weed.
yeah, and there's some oregano in there and a little romaine lettuce.
You're in it.
Parsley.
You're some olive oil and a chicken away from a very nice dinner.
All the seasonings.
So let me tell you a little bit about this sugar on a personal level. It's amazing. It smells. I wish that VR had smell capabilities, because all I do is just open this up and waft it at you, because it's a strong smell, very fruity. Smells like sugar, like some sort of candy.
That's the thing I was gonna say. If you know your strains, CRX, their strains smell like what they should be. Other places, some places, it all smells the same. But if you want Banana Kush, you smell Banana Kush. Wavy Gravy smells like cat litter, which is good. Does not taste like cat litter, but it smells like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll get into that for sure. We'll get enough.
We're gonna have a
we'll
terpene
tell.
day, and we're gonna plan terpene day. Look out for that, guys. Also, we got a fun series coming up where Tom gets his med worker badge and med card.
You can
you know,
join me for shopping.
well, that process may just be more instructional than actual documentary, depending on what the law allows. But you know, we'll give you as much as we can.
But the state is talking to us.
Yeah, they're talking to us, which is nice.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, so we must have tricked them into thinking we're legitimate in some way. Which, you know.
Well, punctuation, capital letters, kind of,
Yeah.
proper indentation,
He uses that dragonfly thing from oh no, was it Grammarly? No, he uses Grammarly, that bullshit thing before every YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, YouTube, don't demonetize us. Dicks.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, cunt. Okay, sorry. It's nice to be able to say what you want. Anytime I've been behind a mic in this capacity, the FCC has had my balls in a very pleasant but firm grip.
Yeah, I bet that's not comfortable.
No, well, I mean,
Either way you look at it.
not
I passed that to you to see if you wanted to hit that, by the way.
not after the 52nd episode. Yeah, I want to hit the fuck out of this.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take me another dab just for the flavor because I truly love this stuff. It's like I compared it to the zebra stripe gum. Yeah,
I
it's
still agree.
very flavorful in that way. So if that helps anyone. And as we're wrapping this up, we're not super close to the end, but we're getting there. We got about 8 minutes left with you. And just want to thank you for tuning in. If you did, even if you didn't watch the whole thing, or if you just tuned in right now, shit, why not? What's up?
If your girlfriend's mad at you or yelling, join us.
Join us. Smoke about it.
We're always smoking.
Yeah, man.
Smoke your problems away. Are you going to do a dab with us?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, right.
He
let's
never
do this.
turns down a dab. Are you ready for your first dab ever?
I have done dabs.
She's done dabs. I'm just giving her a shit.
I'll take a dab.